everyone, I'm Katie. I have my YouTube channel, Katie's Coop here. One of the things that I'm doing currently is I am incubating guinea eggs. So we are on day 18 today. So we are on the long stretch. There's only 10 days left and they should start hatching. I'm super excited. So we're going to take a look and see what they look like on day 18. I'm going to be using what we call a candling flashlight. This is what it looks like. You can actually use a flashlight and a toilet paper roll to do the same thing. It just has to be high powered. But you know what? I got this candling flashlight on Amazon, as I do most of my stuff, and it was super cheap, so it wasn't worth it to use a flashlight and go about doing it myself. So got 8 eggs going on here. They're guinea eggs. We're gonna have baby guineas, which are called keets, hopefully in 10 days. So this time, I don't know about for you, has flown by for me. I am so excited. Whenever we hatch them, they're going to be going into my oldest daughter's room, Brenly. She has like a dog cage that I've turned into like a little mini baby coop, is what I call it, for all my baby chickens to stay inside until they're old enough to go outside to the large coop. And it's a good cage for them. We've done lots of babies in there. So then I transitioned them.
Chickens.
I transitioned them into a little coop outside, which is away from the bigger chickens, and there's twofold. One, if you introduce them that way, where they're in a coop but can't get to the other chickens, they get used to them, and the transition to joining the flock per se is a lot easier when you do it that way. So that's how I do it. I've had great success. I've had no like pecking order, which is a thing with chickens. They have a pecking order. That's where that term came from. It's literally because chickens, when they have new chickens and they get introduced, they will pick on them and pull their feathers out. So Brenly is going to pour some water into the incubator. The incubator, and for any kind of fowl to hatch, requires a certain level of humidity. So you have to keep this water filled the whole time that they're being incubated.
Why is in there?
Okay, so Brenly, why don't you go ahead and pour the water in there? I'll tell you when to stop. Not on the eggs, on the side right here. And you can, I know you can't see on the camera, but you can see it filling up so that they get the adequate amount of humidity. That's good. Thank you. Alright, so let's turn the light off and we will look at what's inside the egg, and we'll see what it looks like. It is possible that you might not be able to see a whole lot, but some movement, but not like features like you've seen on some of my other videos, because just like a baby in the stomach of a woman, they're running out of room in the egg. So let's start. I'm going to turn the light off and then we'll candle them, and I will try to show you the different aspects of what's in the egg, okay? So here we go. Let me turn this off. This one you can see slightly in there. I'm trying to see if there's any movement. There's a little bit of movement if you watch. These baby guineas are running out of room. So 10 days. This is crazy.
Like this much?
No, both hands. Okay, this one you can see a little bit more. So it's on this other side, but I was trying to show you that there is some space here. And you can, alright, you can see this one moving right here. So let me see if I can get up close. See if I can get it to move. I just think it's so cool. So it is moving right here if you'll look. So that is super cool. I never get tired of looking at eggs. I think it's so interesting to see the growth. Like, you know, whenever you're a mom and you feel the growth in your tummy, but like you can't see it. And this, you can see. You can see a little bit of movement, but as you see, these eggs are getting pretty tight for room for these guineas. So it is about to be time to hatch. So cool. At day 20, I think 25 or 26, I'll turn off the automatic turner. So this incubator has an automatic turner where it turns the eggs for me every 2 hours so that I don't have to. And so you have to turn it off at about day 25, so that way the baby guineas can situate themselves in the eggs so they can hatch where they're faced up. They get confused and could potentially try to get out of the egg on the bottom, which it probably could still happen, but it would be a lot more difficult. We're just making it easier on them. So this one you can see a little bit. But yeah, this is so cool. So that's all 8 eggs. Like I said, I love doing this. I think it's really awesome. I did it on a whim one day and bought this on Amazon, and it's the best thing I've ever done. My husband was like, "You're gonna do what?" And you know, basically I was self-taught. I got like a chicken book and I Googled the rest of it, and I kind of self-taught like how to do it. I asked friends that already had chickens so that way they could help me with like the do's and the don'ts and like successfulness and successful and not successful. I had the first batch was 12 eggs, and all 12 hatched. I was so excited. That was actually just a first time luck thing because my other 2 batches out of 12 eggs I only got like 7 or 8, which is still actually really good.
Can you call me when you're done?
Can I what?
Cuddle me when I'm done.
Yes, you want me to cuddle you?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Thank you.
So anyway, I appreciate you guys tuning in. Please subscribe. I'm trying to hit at least 50 subscribers by the end of this week. We're on Sunday, so I'm looking about next Sunday to hit 50. So if you could help me out with that, that'd be really great. As I said, I'm an ER nurse. I love what I do. This year has just been very like mentally exhausting for every nurse, not just ER nurses, but every nurse. But the ER has especially felt it because we're first line of defense, EMS, police, anyone that's fire, anyone that's on scene really feels this year. So this was just one of my outlets that I decided to do, and it's been so fun, and I just really have enjoyed it, and I'm learning, and I love learning. That's the best part of it. That's why I became a nurse, because you're never done learning. But I needed something other than nursing at this time, so that I could have something to enjoy. So anyway, thanks again. Please subscribe below, like, comment on all my videos. I appreciate it. Thanks for watching. Y'all have a good night.